Hello everyone. This video we are going to look how UAE stock market works, right? As a beginner, you should know these details. If the stock market you are thinking that it is a buy and sell. In the from the back end, how many people are working, okay? How we are getting for payment, how we are getting for invoice, how it has been credited, okay? So these all process from the backend process and how stock market will be working. This is what we are going to look in this video, okay? As the same thing will applicable for any country, okay? This is what the process, okay, in whole world, but from here we are using for particular term related to UAE, okay? Rest all process will be the unique for other country also. Might be the clearing name, clearing house name, as well as for depository name might be differ, but process will be the same, okay? Let's see. Okay, these are all the things you need to understand in terms of UAE stock market. So SCA, in a sense, Security and Commodities Authority, okay? And this is what the regulatory exchange. For India we call it as for SEBI, right? And for UAE we can say for SCA. And for DFM, this is the exchange for Dubai, that is Dubai Financial Market. And ADX, Abu Dhabi Securities Exchange. These two exchanges is available in UAE. So for DP, in a sense, depository participant, we can say other word, we can call it as brokers, bankers, okay? These kind of people, as well as financial institutions, okay? Those people behaving like a depository participants, okay? And for who's a depository for DFM, in a sense, that is Dubai Central Securities Depository LLC, okay? For DFM point of view, depository is this person. So what's a depository work? This and all we will look later, okay? So just you need to understand who's a depository of which exchange. So DFM for depository, Dubai Central Securities Depository, and clearing house will be Dubai Clear LLC. So from here it's two things will be available: depository separate and clearing, Dubai Clear, that is a clearing and settlement will be separate. But in ADX point of view, it's available only one person, that is ADX CST, that is Abu Dhabi Exchange Central Security Depository. That is CST, explanation only I have given below. That is there should be a separate department under the ADX, that is called Department of Clearing and Settlement Depository. So depository service as well as clearing and settlement service for Abu Dhabi Exchange, this respective department only doing. But for in Dubai, depository services done by CST, and clearing will done by DC, that is Dubai Clear LLC. That should be a different. In India we call it as NSECL, right, for clearing corporation, and NSDL for depository as the same thing, okay? So for DFM, two different things available, but for ADX, two different services done by separate department, which is available in ADX itself, okay? So what's a depository participant, okay? And what about these all clearing, depository process and clearing? These all theory I have given, it's not required. Better we can go over here. I will explain it here with the example, and through that you can understand what is a work for which person, okay? So now you can understand how many exchanges is available and who is regulating, and what's a clearing body and what's a depository body for DFM as well as for ADX, okay? Now we can look how it is working in a sense for promoters, okay? If the promoters required, or company owners, okay, if they require for money from the public, they will issue for the shares through initial public offering, that is for IPO we call it as. So this IPO, where they will publish in a sense, where they will list in a sense through the exchange. So what all the exchanges will be here? That's for DFM as well as for ADX. So if they are listing over here, as we are an investor, right, and straight away we are not getting shares through exchange. So for the intermediary between the investor as well as exchanges is available, okay? that person we can call it as a broker. Okay, that person only we call it as a broker. And depository participants also, you can take it as an example of broker, and broker might be banks, okay, as well as for registered brokers, say for example for international securities, and bankers also like a broker, right? Even say for example Emirates NBD, if you're taking in a sense, they should be a banker, but they behave like a depository participant also, right? Should be a broker. So that's a good example for this one. So what we need to do, investor is here, we are all the people here, and exchange is there. So whatever share will be required, we cannot go straight away to the exchange. So what we need to do, we have to approach for the broker first. So before approaching for the broker, for the investor should have a bank account. And some of the people they raise the query, for bank account only we are doing for trading, right? We are not doing trading for bank account, we are doing trading for trading account. Okay, so this trading account who will create, in a sense broker will create. Okay, as a broker will create for a trading account. So you should have a bank account, investor. Okay, so for a broker, they will create a trading account to you after filling all the forms. Then from the trading account we need to deposit the fund. Okay, we are linking one bank account, right? While you are creating for this one trading account for the brokers, we can call it as a UAE client ID, right? So from which we are transferring the fund with the help of our bank. Then we are depositing that amount. And you will ask the query, we are placing the order buy as well as for sell, right? How it has been executed? So it is executed by broker? No, it's executed by clearing houses. So clearing houses, I told you, for DFM will be DC, Dubai Clear, and for Abu Dhabi it's available CSD, that is Clearing and Settlement Depository. There should be a separate department is available. So that's the reason I have mentioned for these two over here. So I am placing for purchase order, so it will goes here automatically in the queue on behalf of my broker. This many number of buying order will be there, this is what the price will be available. As the same thing, broker 2, you can take it for any broker, right? So from there some other person placing the sell order, so they are mentioning, say for example I am mentioning for 2.50. okay, as the same way broker 2, some investor they place the order for that is a sell order for 2.5 in a sense. So this investor as well as this investor matched through clearing house. Okay, that clearing person only matching over there for the mechanics, through the system mechanics. Okay, so by that way he will make for the transaction of buying and selling. In between clearing houses will be there. Most of the people raise the query, right? I am placing for buy order, who is executing? Because I am placing my name as well as to whom I am getting for the share, I may not know, that is anonymous. Okay, so these all in a hidden process done by clearing houses. Now you can understand how your order has been executed and who is the middleman over here for executing your orders. Okay, so this is what the process over here. And you will ask a query, I am holding for these shares, in which account I am holding those shares? For either trading account or NIN account. NIN account, in a sense, what in India we call it as demat account, right? So for UAE we call it as NIN account, that is National Investor Number. Okay, that NIN should be required in order to trade for ADX as well as for DFM as well as Nasdaq Dubai also. So if you are doing for buying and selling, those all the transactions, those all your assets saved in depository under NIN account. Who's a depository? Depository is a person who's saving your asset, who's storing your asset, who's storing your securities. Either it may be in shares, bonds, okay, treasury bills, these kind of all financial assets saved by depository. So who's a depository in DFM? That is Dubai CSD. Who's a depository in ADX? That is ADX CST. ADX clearing and settlement as well as for depository services, only one department available for ADX. So that's the thing I have given here. But for Dubai, clearing will be separate, will be there, as well as depository is separate is there, right? So clearing, Dubai clear, and depository will be Dubai Securities Depository. Okay. So these people, they will hold all the information into electronic format. That means what? Physical share into electronic. Nowadays all the share certificate will be e-certificate only. So this person main duty, they will hold all the assets, all the investors asset hold in a e-share format. Okay, so how it is saving, in a sense, each and every individual investor NIN account, it will be saved. Okay, so safeguarding person will be this person. So you require for two account, that is a trading account as well as for NIN account. NIN account, all the assets will be saved over there, and trading account, which is helpful to do for a transaction of buy and sell. Understood? So from here, I already told you exchanges is available, and straight away you cannot go and buy for the share, right? You required for a broker, and broker only opening for trading account. As the same way, stocks are stored under NIN account. This NIN account provided by depositories. Okay, so as an investor, straight away you should not go for depositories to get for NIN, right? So from here also we required for a broker. So broker is a person, middleman of investor as well as for depositories. So depositories provided for NIN account, okay, and brokers will provided for trading account. Understood? And in your bank account, some people will think that, okay, if I'm connecting for my bank account, I'm holding for 10 lakh and 20 lakh, all will go. Not like that. You're connecting your bank account, how much amount you're transferring to trading account, that much amount only you can trade. Okay, so this broker may not take whatever amount available in the bank account. How much you're transferring to trading account, that amount only you can trade for both the exchanges, DFM as well as for ADX. So these all people controlled by SCA, that is what Securities Commodities Authority. In India we call it as SEBI, Security Exchange Board of India, right? And from here will be SCA. I think for the beginners you can understand what's the process followed over here. Okay, these all process will be unique, and from here clearing house, if you're looking for some other country, Australia in a sense, what's a clearing body over there, that body will control. What's a depository in your country, that depository will control. Okay, and India we call it as for demat, and from here we call it as for name. In some other country, what's a name will be there. These three things will be changed. Okay, it depends upon the country. Apart from that, the process will be unique. That's a thing I have given over here. So right now you can understand NIN provided by depositories. So in between investor as well as depository, the middleman is a broker, which you are approaching for the broker. Broker will give you NIN account. This account only saved all your shares related information. Okay, and this clearing house, what they will do, T+2 settlement cycle, right? And these people will do for trades in between investor X as well as for investor Y. I think this basic information is clarified to you. If there is any query, you can leave a comment below. I will help you out, as well as for the beginners, if they are having for doubt how it's working for securities market, that means share market in a sense, you can share to them. They will make use of it. If it is helpful, just you can give a thumbs up, as well as you can comment below to do for more videos. Okay, thank you friends, thank you for watching this. Bye.